Welcome to the Mischief. I'm Bellin, and this is Animal Crops, a mob growing mod by KnightMiner. And as you can see here, there's quite a variety. It's not really a bad mob making mod. It's a good passive mob making mod, or at least in a way. I mean, there are polar bears, but it is highly configurable, as most mods tend to be these days, but it is not used the way that your normal crops, like a carrot or something like that, would be. Instead, it is planted on typically grass. Now, if you go with the default settings, there's a chance you'll run into something like this out in the wild, a little animal bush. When you break it, you should get a random chance of getting, well, you'll get a random seed drop. In this case, I got a villager seed. Cool. And if I plant it on grass, I just right click. It will slowly start growing a villager over time. You can speed it up, of course, as with most regular vanilla crops, by using bone meal. And you can see here growth 14%, 28, 57, fully grown. It's just a random chance for it to grow in different ways. And this is not a fully grown villager. This is a baby villager when you break this. It is indeed a baby and still has a good 1200 seconds to go before this villager becomes a full-size one. And it's the same with any of the other mobs, passive or otherwise. And in this case, you'll start off with just a little one. It just goes up. That's pretty much it. But it is, like I said, highly configurable. And yes, you can grow things like squids. Squid lily here. If you don't like where you placed it, or if for some reason, let's say you're growing sheep and you wanted to re-roll the chance to get a different color sheep, before it gets to its maximum size, you're probably going to want to break the seed just like I did there, replant it. And in this case, it's a squid, so you have to plant it on water. And then you can get yourself your own little random chance of getting another color. But that's another story. And in the configs, you can also change it so that when you break this, you can increase the percentage chance of actually getting a seed as well as the animal spawning, or even make it a sure thing by changing it to 100%. And of course, you can always make it so that modded mobs can be showing up here. Look at the little polar bear butt. Oh, so cute. But you can make it so that the modded mobs can also show in here. I think by default, Adele penguins are also set up in here. Probably something to do with a little Dark Hosto action. But yeah, you'll probably see this in some popular mod packs like Sky Factory 4. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it's just like, I think, a 20% chance or a 1 in 20 chance of finding one of those little bushes out in the world by default. But otherwise, you can always configure this stuff to work with your mod pack as you would like to do. And just for good measure, see there, just breaking that, I got the seed. I got llama seeds by random. Break this, get each of these. If you right click, if you have like a right click to pick up stuff like you would for farming, then obviously you'll, there goes the baby wolf, you will end up just breaking it, because that's all it really is. And there you go. That's pretty much it. You now have a whole slew of little mobs. Oh dear, that squid was not fully grown yet. My bad. Have to grow it up. There we go. And you can now run around and make your own mobs. If you use your config options, you might even be able to get a few extras. So, as always, don't forget to give a like, comment, subscribe, and come visit us on Twitch. Most nights around 10 p.m. See you guys there. Till next time. See ya.